Students, in revision, we are going to start from organic chemistry. Many students give their suggestions related to organic chemistry. There was also the opinion related to electrochemistry, chemical kinetics, P block, or even to start from Unit 1. We will do these chapters very soon. Now, organic chemistry, the first chapter is haloalkanes and haloarenes. What is common? That is the prefix halo. Haloalkanes and haloarenes, both of them starts from the prefix halo. Halogen, that is group 17 element, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. That's the reason commonly called as organic halides. That is halogen derivatives of organic compounds. Halogen derivatives of organic compounds. These are of two types. First one is alkyl halide. That is obtained by the replacement of hydrogen atom of aliphatic compounds with halogen atom. And second are aryl halides. That is obtained by the replacement of hydrogen atom of aromatic compounds with halogen atom. Alkyl halides or haloalkanes, both are same. That's the IUPAC pattern, and alkyl halide, that's the common pattern. Alkyl halides and aryl halides, commonly call them as organic halides, halogen derivatives of organic compounds. Now students, in this chapter, these are the key reactions we have done. First one is Hunsdike reaction, second Schwarz reaction, third Fink-Callistine reaction, Allmannen reaction, Dose process and Group's process. We will do these reactions again in this chapter. Now let's start from haloalkane, that is alkyl halides, halogen derivatives of aliphatic compounds. That's your aliphatic compounds, just like CH3 ethane. We replace hydrogen atom with halogen atom. Now what is the product? Hydrogen atom is replaced by halogen atom. The product is CH3CH2X. It is called haloalkane. Nomenclature. All of you know lowest number rule. Numbering is carried from that end. So substituent group got list number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is its name? 2-bromohexane. 2-bromohexane. But no mistake should be there now. In number and name, proper hyphen should be mentioned. Students, that's again aliphatic compound. It's acyclic. When I close it, then it becomes cyclic compound. It is acyclic. It is branch derivative. Now what is its name? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Continuous chain of 7 carbon atoms. That is 3,3-dimethyl heptane. Now suppose I join here Cl. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now its name is 3-chloro. First, second, third. That's the third carbon. 3-chloro, 3-methyl heptane. Now students, nature of haloalkanes. Either 1 degree, 2 degree or 3 degree, depending upon the nature of alpha carbon. That's your alpha carbon. It is in link with 2 other carbon atoms. It is in direct link with 2 other carbon atoms. It is secondary haloalkane. That's the alpha carbon, which is in direct link with halogen atom. It is in link with 3 other carbon atoms. It is in direct link with 3 other carbon atoms. So it is 3 degree haloalkane. Now it is CH3CH2Br. That's your alpha carbon. It is primary. It is in direct link with 1 carbon only. It is primary haloalkane. It is secondary and it is tertiary. Methods of preparation. First one is from silver salt of acids. All of you know acids, organic compounds containing carboxyl group. Silver salt means hydrogen is replaced by silver atom. Sodium salt means that's your acid, RCOH. Sodium salt means hydrogen replaced by sodium atom. That's first naming reaction, Hunsdike reaction. What's the name? Hunsdike reaction. That is reaction of silver salt of acid with bromine in the presence of CCl4. Silver salt of acid with bromine in the presence of CCl4. Students, that's the reaction proceed due to carboxyl group. That's the reaction proceeds due to carboxyl group. That is, carboxyl group eliminates from it and halogen atom link with alkyl group leads to the formation of RBr. RBr. Carboxyl group eliminates, silver approach to bromine leads to the formation of AgBr, and what is left? CO2 plus AgBr plus CO2. It's Huns-Dicker reaction, it's easy reaction. Silver salt of acid with bromine. Reaction proceed due to carboxyl group. This part eliminates, carboxyl group eliminates, and the alpha carbon, it is linked with halogen atom leads to the formation of RBr. Sometimes it may be mentioned reflux. Reflux, it is the laboratory technique in which liquid is boiled in a container linked with condenser. Reflux, laboratory technique in which liquid is boiled in a container linked with condenser. That is when we do manufacturing in labs, the technique is called reflux. Now students, please do it by yourself. It's your benzoic acid. When I mention H, benzoic acid, it is meta-directing, all of you know. Now it is silver salt of benzoic acid plus Br2 CCl4 reflux. Please do it by yourself. Again the same reaction proceed due to carboxyl group. It is again Huns-Dicker reaction. Whenever it is naming reaction, we have to mention at first in one line related to reactant, product or reaction. You can write in this reaction both haloalkanes or haloarenes are prepared, or you can write related to reactant, because when we mention related to reactant, it means we know what are the reactants of this chemical reaction. That's the exception, students. In Huns-Dicker reaction, the halogen atom must be bromine or chlorine. Again, it's the silver salt of acid, but when we treat it with iodine, under specific conditions, CCl4 and reflux, it's not Huns-Dicker reaction. It's Birnbaum-Simonini reaction, not in your syllabus, but you should know with respect to your competitive exams. It's Birnbaum-Simonini reactions. That is silver salt of acid with iodine. Students, that's your bimolecular reaction. It gives ester as the product. In this case, the product is ester. All of you know ester, RCOR. That's the bimolecular. That is, two molecules of acid will participate. Two molecules of acid will participate and give CH3 COO CH3. CH3 COO CH3 plus 2 AgI. Now what is left? One CO2 is left. CH3 COO CH3. We name esters by using the term alkyl alkanoid. Please complete it, mention its IUPAC name and again submit me. Plus 2 AgI plus CO2. That's not Huns-Dicker reaction. It is Birnbaum-Simonini reaction. Bimolecular, two molecules of acid participate, give ester. CH3 COO, again come back CH3. 2 AgI plus 1 CO2 is left. Next, preparation from alcohols. That's the easy part. By the action of phosphorus halide. We know phosphorus form two halides, that is trihalide and pentahalide. While nitrogen fails to form pentahalide, it form only trihalide. That's the member of nitrogen family. Newspaper Aaj Sab Bikega, Antimony and Bismuth. Students, nitrogen valence shell 2s2 2p3. It doesn't possess vacant d orbitals. Electron cannot be promoted to higher energy level. Hence, it cannot expand its octet. While phosphorus, again 3s3p. If it is nitrogen, we mention 2s2p. If it is phosphorus, we mention 3s and 3p. But third shell contains 3 subshell. Now we have vacant d orbitals. So electron can be excited to higher energy level, leads to a formation of pentahalides also. Students, whenever we do the reactions with phosphorus halide, remember the reaction proceeds due to hydroxyl group. Either with alcohol or acid, the reaction proceeds due to hydroxyl group. hydroxyl group is replaced by halogen atom C2H5Cl. In this case CH3COCl. If it is acid, it is acid halide. And side product are in PCl5 POCl3 and HCl. Same here, POCl3 and HCl. We do these reactions in conversions. Next, with trihalide. Again, phosphorus halide. I clear the term. Hydroxyl group is replaced by halogen atom. Students, in this case, the side product is H3PO3. It is phosphorus acid. H3PO3 is the side product. Again, complete by yourself. Next, by the action of thionyl chloride. SOCl2, it is thionyl chloride. SO2Cl, it is sulfonyl chloride. Please don't confuse, I clear the terms, it is sulfonyl chloride. And SOCl2, it is thionyl chloride. Again, the reaction proceeds due to hydroxyl group. That is, hydroxyl group is replaced by halogen atom. C2H5Cl. In this case, the side products possibility is clear, SO2 and 1H and 1Cl, that is HCl. When we do this reaction in the presence of pyridine, it is called Darjan's reaction. What is Darjan's reaction? Alcohol with thionyl chloride in the presence of pyridine. After this, next, by the action of concentrated HCl and anhydrous zinc chloride. It is called Lucas reagent. And all of you know, we use Lucas reagent to distinguish primary, secondary and tertiary alcohols. We do it in alcohols. This reagent is applicable if it is primary alcohol. White fumes are appeared only upon heating. If it is secondary alcohol, they are formed after some time. If it is 3-degree alcohol, white fumes are formed immediately. Action of concentrated HCl and ZnCl2, that is Lucas reagent. Students, it's again naming, that is Group's process. Reaction of primary or secondary alcohol with concentrated HCl and ZnCl2 is called Group's process. 3-degree alcohol also undergo this reaction, but being more reactive, they react with it. That is, they undergo reaction with concentrated HCl even in the absence of ZnCl2. So it is not Group's process. Group's process is when both reagents are mentioned, and these are mentioned for primary or secondary alcohol. Again, the reaction proceeds due to hydroxyl group. It's clear. What is the possible product? C2H5Cl plus H2O. What is the function of anhydrous ZnCl2? Students, ZnCl2 being electron deficient. ZnCl2 being electron deficient helps in the breakage of carbon-oxygen bond. Because when carbon-oxygen bond breaks, there is the possibility of the elimination of hydroxyl group.